Happy Monday. It is Motivation Monday, Move It Monday, whatever you want to call it. Feeling great this morning and a beautiful Monday morning here in North Texas. Got my worship on, meditation, got my exercise in, and y'all, I am ready for this day. And I want to share with you today, this is day 2 of 30, that I had to get a divorce. Yeah. I had to get a divorce. I'm going to share with you what that's all about in just a moment. So as you're hopping on, y'all wave and say hello. My name is Jennifer Bell, and I am on a journey to be fit for Him physically, mentally, financially, and of course spiritually, so that I can do all things with the spirit of excellence. Hi, Kevin. Good morning to you. Hey, Kevin, we're going to do that live really, really soon. But I had to get a divorce. Yeah. And I'm excited about it, to be quite honest with you. Now, let me tell you what I'm talking about. What is the obsession that we have over the scale? That's what my divorce is all about. The scale. Is it an adversary or is it an ally? Could depend on the day. Let me just tell you, how many of you guys go to the doctor's office? You have your regular checkup and they're going to weigh you, right? Y'all, I used to try and wear the lightest clothes possible. Y'all give me thumbs up. You do it too. So that number on that scale would say something hopefully a little lower than it did last time I had my doctor's visit. And you know what? At my doctor's office now, you have to keep your shoes on too. So guess what I'm wearing? Flip-flops. No, but seriously, how many of us do that when we go to our doctor's office? Let me tell you what. For many of us, the scale does more than just measure weight. That's the only purpose of a scale, is to measure weight. That's it. But we read so much into it, and to the point sometimes it even dictates how we feel about ourselves, our self-worth. I'm telling you guys something about what I had to go through, and what I'm going to share with you 4 signs that you probably should divorce your scale too. I went through this. So it somehow defined you as a person. And that's sad to say. We have to let that go. We read way too much into what that number on the scale says. Let me tell you guys what I'm talking about today. So here are 4 signs that you might want to divorce your scale too, and put that away, because you're causing too much weight. You're giving too much weight to weighing in. Here's the first thing you do. You constantly worry about weighing in. Y'all, that was me. I work hard all week. I'm working out. I'm eating healthy. I'm doing great. And I get on that scale and it says something opposite of what I was hoping it was going to say. And then you feel discouraged. So if you find yourself preoccupied with worrisome thoughts of what will the scale say tomorrow? What will it say the next day and the next day? You might be too obsessed with the scale. This was me. Here's another sign, number 2. You weigh in more than once a day. Not talking about a week. It's recommended that you do about a week or even less than that. Why? Because your body fluctuates. We as women, especially as women, we do this. Our body fluctuates all throughout the month. So from day to day, we can weigh this day, the next day we weigh that, and it just messes with our psyche. It did for me. That's why I had to divorce it. No need to put yourself through that roller coaster of ups and downs. It is going to say that one day you're 3 pounds lighter, the next day you're a pound over, right? So if you become so concerned that you weigh yourself daily or even more than once a day, you're fighting a losing battle. Let me just help you right now. Go ahead and divorce your scale. Hey guys, thank y'all for hopping on. Please wave and let me know that you're watching, especially if you're watching the replay as well. So if you feel like you can't stop or you can't control that weigh-in, that's what I was doing. I was like, something's got to change. But Let me go to the third way you can tell that it's time to step off that scale, divorce your scale. You recite your weight to the nearest fraction of a pound at all times. For instance, this is a sign that you're really relying too heavily on the scale as a measure of your goals. Anyone can tell you, anyone who can tell you not only how much she weighs each day, but measures his or her weight to the nearest quarter of a pound, yeah, that's a little too much. Now, there's nothing wrong with knowing that you've gained a pound or lost a half a pound, things like that. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about when you become obsessed with it and it's an ongoing thing. You got to divorce the scale, y'all. The scale determines how you here's another fourth sign that you need to divorce your scale like I did. The scale is telling you how you feel about yourself for that day. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, when I was married to the scale, I would get on there and boy, if it said I was a pound or 2 pounds lighter than I was last week or the day before, man, I was like, yeah, Jennifer, you got it going on. And then sometimes I'll reward myself with a treat of whatever. And then I weigh myself the next day and I'm like, oh my gosh, how in the world did I gain 2 pounds in one day? Just saying. So then I start to feel, discouraged. And I'm like, this stuff is not even working, right? When the number goes up, you feel like an Eeyore. When the number goes down, you want to dance, you want to shout. You're like, I got it going on. But it's sad because we let the scale dictate, how we should feel. And we shouldn't do that. Good morning. Good morning. How would you feel about yourself if you hadn't weighed that day? Because you woke up ready to do your thing. How would you feel about yourself if you hadn't weighed in? What other ways would you determine your self-worth if you didn't get on the scale? If the scale didn't exist? So if one or all of these situations sound familiar to you, it's time to step away from the scale. Divorce it. Let it go. Go cold turkey. I put my scale in my closet. So that's not in my my dressing area where I would see it every day. Because if I saw it, I felt the need to hop on it. But you gotta divorce the scale. It is only a one-purpose tool for your weight. But it should not dictate how you feel about yourself and your progress, right? So what's a compulsive weigher to do? That was me, guys. I would weigh once, twice, 3 times a day, right? Don't let the scale alone determine your self-worth, determine your success or your progress. That's all we're saying. It's time to get a divorce if you felt like those situations are familiar to you. Weight is not a goal. Listen to this. Weight is not a goal. It's just the result of healthy habits, like better dieting and regular exercise. That's all it is. We put too much emphasis on a number on the scale. If you find that the number on the scale is not what you want it to be, check this out. I want you to ask yourself these questions. Are y'all ready? I hope you're ready for this. Number 1, am I doing what I am supposed to be doing? If that number, if you have to get on that scale and it's not reflecting what you feel like it should be, ask yourself that. Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Number 2, ask yourself, am I making healthy food choices? Most of the time. Like I said, it's a lifestyle. You can't just, restrict so many things so long. And then anyway, it's a lifestyle. So you can have that cheat day. Third question you can ask yourself, am I exercising consistently? What I do consistently is walk. I go to the mall Monday through Friday, try to get 3 to 5 times a week, for the most part, 5 days a week. I walk in the mall. That's something I do consistently. Just move. So if you are, then know, if you're doing all these things and the answer is yes, 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 then know that your body is making positive changes and the results will come. It's called time. You have to give it time. But guess what? If the answer is no to those questions, then it's time to make a change. Be honest with yourself. I mean, you can fool as many people as you want. That's where I had to get, guys. I had to look at that woman in the mirror and say, you know good and well, you know good and well, you're not doing everything that you should be doing in order to live a healthy lifestyle. Even to this day, when y'all know I'm on a health and wellness journey, I feel amazing, lost almost 50 pounds, but it's a lifestyle. So if I get on a scale and I see that I've gained whatever, I can't fault anybody but myself. And once again, don't be hard on yourself, especially we as women, because our weight fluctuates all the time. So look at a trend of your weight loss over time and get that average, because it's not a everyday thing. You're going to lose that battle. Let me help you. Let me help you. This is why I had to divorce it. This is why I can share this with you. It will bless you when you get off that scale. Don't be a slave to that scale. So once again, if you find yourself being a slave to the scale or whatever that number says, it starts to determine how you feel throughout the day, let it go. It's time to step away from the scale. Get a divorce. Get a divorce. So now if you like to know other measures, I can tell you some other ways you can monitor your progress with your journey that has nothing to do with the scale, some non-scale victories. Shoot me a message. I'd love to share that with you. That's what I start to do. If I weigh once a week and I see that it's not where I want it to be, I start doing these other measures for my progress. And guess what? It does not determine my self-worth. It does not change my mood. I actually get a little excited when I see the other ways I can measure my progress, right? So if you want to know what some of those ways are, just shoot me a message real fast. I'd love to share that with you. And if this has helped you, y'all go, I'm coming on live every day just to share my heart with you and to be a blessing to someone, and hopefully to encourage someone to be fit for him. Be fit for yourself, because we get one body and you're going to invest in it one way or the other. But if we can learn some tools and some other ways to measure our success and step away from that scale, especially if we're obsessed with it, it's time for a divorce. And that's what I did. So I come on, I feel great. I have a long way to go. I do, but I'm not where I used to be. So once again, if you want to know what those measures are, those non-scale victories that you can kind of weigh yourself with, shoot me a message. I love to share that with you. And as always, y'all have an amazing Monday, Motivation Monday, Move It Monday. And remember to stay blessed. Stay blessed, because you already are. And once again, choose joy. And I'll be back on here tomorrow for day 3 of 30. Divorce the scale. It's not doing you any favors. All right. Y'all have a blessed Monday. We'll talk soon.